everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of Fucking Easy Food Prep. Today we're actually... Fucking flies. Fuck. They're really annoying, aren't they?
Start again.
They're so annoying, these bloody flies, every day. I don't know.
Because you leave the fucking door
Doors
open.
I know, you fucking retard. Anyway, today we're making the... this is actually one of Mel's recipes. What's it called?
Well, it's actually a little mishmash that I made up. It's Beegorang, but I actually cook it with my son Tyler, who we call B. So we've actually renamed it Beegorang. So it's like a Chinese Beegorang, but with a dash of B. So it's Beegorang. Okay, it's not Beegorang, it's Beegorang. And it's super fucking easy. Yeah. And I invented it.
And so we're just using shit that we had already you can use. So a bit of cooked chicken, or could you have some prawns if you like prawns?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Or even beef probably if you like beef. Any protein really.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. There's some onion under there, zucchini, carrot. I've got some rice noodles. I use the little thin ones as well sometimes.
These are just what we had in the vermicelli.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Or I don't know how to say it.
Coconut oil, garlic, tomato sauce, soy sauce and salt.
So just going to put a bit of coconut
now
in there.
B puts in a bit of cayenne pepper. Kitty's going to do a bit of ginger because she's going to eat it.
Yeah, a bit of garlic, bit of ginger. And I actually quite like a bit of chilli. So...
Or you can put a bit of chilli. You can put pretty much whatever you want in there. But just remember, I invented it.
Yeah.
This one's mine. Which technically I should have the microphone.
True,
but
you're
I'm
right.
not allowed.
Well, I don't know if I can trust you. You might, say something outrageous. Yeah. I can't censor you, She wanted to do the show one day in just the aprons. Just the aprons. Like with nude underneath. I'm like, we can't do that.
Why not? One day I will.
Now, something that's been coming up a lot in the program, and I'm sure that it's like this for so many women, is, how many of you have tried diets and you're like, okay, I'm going to start this, I'm going to be really good, and you're just dying for the end to happen and you want it to get there quickly, which is understandable because most diets, programs, they starve the fuck out of you and make you do heaps of cardio. But, when you come into the Win at Life program and you work with us, it's about a lifestyle change. It's about deciding who it is that you want to become, and then setting yourself up with the behaviours and the habits. And this is a process that takes time, and healing your body takes time. Getting strong takes time. For most women, like the majority of women in our program in their 40s, like Mel, I'm nearly there.
I'm halfway there, I'm nearly 45.
She's nearly 45 and they're early 50s. So for a lot of you, you've been dieting for 10, 20, 30 years. You've got hormonal issues, you're not strong. And you're, I get a lot of messages, yeah, but Kitty, I feel like I should be further ahead than I am. I'm 12 weeks in, I'm like, because I'm pretty direct, as you would know. And I'm like, well, let me ask you this. There's a few questions to ask them. What is it that you think you're going to stop doing when you get to your desired body? So when your hormones are all balanced, you're feeling great, you're sleeping well, you're at your desired body composition, you might be 25% body fat, 20%, I don't know, whatever makes you happy. What do you think's going to change from what you're doing now? Are you going to stop training? Are you going to stop eating consistently? Are you going to start drinking a shitload of booze again? Are you going to go back to binge eating, restricting binge eating? And they're like, well, no, nothing's going to change. I'm like, exactly. So stop being in a rush and stop trying to be perfect, because this is about changing your habits and changing your lifestyle. Because when you get to your goal, like what I do, what Mel does, what Lucy does, what all the coaches do in our program, the female coaches, we're happy with our bodies. What we do is no different from what you do when you're coming in, hey? Yeah. So it's sort of like going...
Keep doing it every day.
Yeah, because you're changing who you are. Because the things that you're doing now are not the things that you need to do to feel good and sleep well and, look in the mirror and love the body. And, again, we're not about getting to 10%, 15% body fat. Like, I don't know, I'll probably be like 24%, I don't know. But I'm happy and I'm healthy and I sleep well and I feel good and I'm strong. And, the other thing is, so let's just say it's taken you 20 years to get to where you are. Let's say it takes 12 months, which is reasonable. 12 months to 2 years. Some women it's going to take 2 years. That's 1/20th of the time it took you to get there. So when you say it like that, you see how fucking unreasonable it is when you're going, oh, what? It took me 20 years to get here. I want it to take 12 weeks to get back. Like, how ridiculous does that sound? So I think you've got to get out of your head that there's a fucking start and an end to this, because there's no end. No. There is no end. And when you fall down and when you stumble and when you make mistakes and when you shit happens, because shit happens to us, you just realign yourself. You continue to realign yourself and ask yourself, like, so you want to be, I'm just using this as an example, but I want to be the woman who is at 20% body fat. Well, ask yourself, what would that woman do? Would she pick herself back up and get back to training? Would she prep her food? Would she, try and have a good sleep routine? You've got to ask yourself that question and constantly realign yourself back on track to becoming the person that you want to become, because there is no end to this, and you've got to get that out of your head. Yeah. I think though that when you are healing, sometimes you do have to be more restrictive, and we always say that there is no perfect diet for anyone. It's about, we make recommendations based on your symptoms. So for example, Craig has had some bad digestive issues and a parasite. So he doesn't eat sourdough because it blocks him up and it makes him bloated, whereas I can eat sourdough every day and have no issues, have a slice every day. He chooses not to do that because he doesn't feel optimized. So it's like the better your metabolism, the stronger it gets, the more robust it gets, the more things you can sort of eat that aren't optimal that you bounce back from. But saying that, it's like, I don't like to eat shit food anymore. Like I feel like all the food, like I eat sourdough, potatoes, butter, homemade fudge. I don't feel like there's any food that I can't eat. Potatoes in the air fryer.
Well, I could never eat rice because I would eat rice and just shit my pants 20 minutes later, every time without fail. But now I'm eating 50 grams of rice every few days, and I've been okay. Oh, I nearly shit my pants yesterday, but I kept persisting, and in another 2 days I'm going to try it again and just test it out. Yeah.
Because this is a journey, remember.
There's no measurements either here because I made it.
So let's talk about what's happening. So we put the coconut oil in, we put the chicken in, about 500 grams of chicken we use roughly.
About 500 grams of chicken. So I usually...
2 carrots, one zucchini, one onion. And you've just cooked it all off,
This would do me probably, because I have about 125 grams of chicken at each meal. So this would probably do me 4 meals with lots of rice, noodles, or potato. I'll have it with potato or whatever.
Rice would be good too, hey?
Yeah, normal rice. But
we just use some rice noodles.
This would make you too, because you have a lot more.
Because I'm a piggy. Wait, I'm trying to deadlift 200 kilos. I've got to I've got to put some lean mass on, Yeah.
So just chuck in some tomato sauce. This is really good. It's got no crap in it. You can buy it from Woolies or Coles.
This is tamari, just a tamari sauce or soy.
Fancy.
It's got no shit in it, Yeah. Soy, bit of soy ain't going to fucking kill you, No. Like I wouldn't be eating a shit ton of soy sauce every day, but it's not going to kill you. Bit of soy sauce.
And that's pretty much it. Cook all that until it's
What about the
hot,
noodles?
Because everything, that's last. And this is my dish.
Oh, sorry.
Stop taking over.
Sorry.
Just cook it all until it's mixed up, because everything's pretty much cooked. So I use the leftover chicken I have. So everything's pretty cooked. Chuck it all in together and then just add as much noodles as you want. So do you want all of this? You don't want all of this. This is too much.
Okay. Maybe half? Yeah, because we just grabbed out whatever noodles we had, didn't we?
Yeah. And then just toss it through. And that, my friend, is the Beegorang. There you go, Ty, we made your recipe.
And then if you liked a little bit more soy or tamari, could you add that on at the end? Chili is what I wanted to add. I quite like chili, so I said to Mel, I'll just put a little sprinkle of chili. This looks delicious.
Oh, it's so delicious.
I'm excited actually to have this for lunch.
I'm such a good cook now.
Okay. It's probably, I don't want to make it too hot. Sometimes I go a bit overboard with the chili. I think that might make me, I think there was 550 in there, so maybe I'll make it 3, do you think? Yeah.
Well, actually, I might have some for lunch.
Yeah. Should we put a little bit more noodles in, do you think? Or no, we'll have some juice with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I also like to, have starchy carbs with juice. Because really, like rice, it doesn't have any nutritional value. Fruit juice is packed with nutrients and also has fructose, which lowers the insulin response and helps keep your blood sugar more stable. So I think I'll have, that looks good. Are we good? Are we done?
We're done.
Yeah,
the Beegorang.
Great. The Beegorang, there you go. Fucking easy food prep. Look out for our recipe book coming out soon. Hard copy to be cool. We're going to be on the front cover. We'll get some photos in our the new aprons coming soon, so we'll let you know when they are released, and we shall see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.